Xi tells UN China will stop funding coal projects overseas.
Here's a summary of the article.
China will stop funding coal projects overseas, President Xi Jinping said Tuesday, ending a major source of support for a dirty energy contributing to climate change. China will step up support for other developing countries in developing green and low-carbon energy and will not build new coal-fired power projects abroad, Xi said in a pre-recorded address. China has gone on an infrastructure building blitz around the world as part of its Belt and Road Initiative, and until now has been open to coal projects. In a letter earlier this year, a coalition of non-governmental groups said that the state-run Bank of China was the largest single financier of coal projects, pumping $35 billion since the Paris Climate Agreement was signed in 2015. China has kept investing in coal at home, preserving a form of industry that is also politically sensitive in the United States. On a visit to China earlier this month, U.S. climate envoy John Kerry said the United States has made it clear that the addition of more coal plants represents a significant challenge to the efforts of the world to deal with the climate crisis. China has promised to peak coal consumption by 2030 and go carbon neutral by 2060.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
For context, this is the current financing for coal around the world. China can single-handedly end coal development with this one single step. Edit. This link talks about the finances only, but the direct quote from the article is, China will step up support for other developing countries in developing green and low-carbon energy and will not build new coal-fired power projects abroad. This means that Chinese companies won't even build these anymore for countries with money who don't need financing.
That's public financing only. 87% of total financing is from elsewhere.
Well, you did a great job of squishing my hopes on this matter.
Even public financing is still a lot. It's a step in a good direction.
Greater than, but at what cost? China watchers
never doubt their ability to put a negative spin on things.
Greater than, yes, it's true the CPC curbed the illicit opium trade that was destroying their country, but at the cost of global drug trafficking profits.
Sport car sales down, the cartel are people too.
Biden say it too please.
China will stop funding coal projects overseas, Joe Biden.
Cries in Australian economy.
Well, TBH as an Australian we had it coming. We could have had an IT industry with the NBN but they ruined that too. So bring it.
Absolutely. I'm sick and tired of these pricks refusing to accept reality and ruin our country. Vote the cunts out.
Great. Now Joe Manchin is gonna filibuster Beijing.
I'd love to see him try to read a Chinese phone book.
That's incredible. I've been so stressed over climate change and I probably will be forever, but things like this offer a little reprieve. That's the flip side about China. They can make a drastic decision about policy so easily. Hopefully they can follow through and pave the way for the rest of us.
Pretty good thing. I hope that Japan, South Korea, and France don't suddenly decide that they need to fill the void and start funding the guys China just simply due to China bad.
None of those countries have coal deposits. They'd made just as much money selling them natural gas plant equipment.
So, Oz might try to fill the void and grow its own market.
I wouldn't put it past the idiots in power.
Makes sense. As far as I know, the Chinese are no more capable of breathing underwater than Westerners are.
Be careful talking like this or Redditors will hit you with some totally legit source about China's nefarious underwater breathing program.
Not a fan of the CCP, but I applaud the step. I refuse to look at the comments in the hope people are not implying China have ulterior motives. Maybe we can all just celebrate this choice instead?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.